Hello, my name is Sarah Clark of Create Move Pilates, and I'm here today to talk to you about the common exercise, the squat. We all do squats in our workout routine. We actually do squats every single day when you sit down in a chair, but maybe you don't know exactly what your form should look like when you're doing a squat or the main purpose of a squat. The main purpose of a squat is to work the booty and work the hamstrings. In order to do that, you have to make sure that your weight is over your heels. So we're going to start by shifting our weight back and forth so we can kind of learn what that sensation feels like when your weight is truly over the heels. So my feet are hip bone distance apart, and I'm just going to start by shifting onto the pads of my feet, lifting my heels, and then I'm going to set my heels down and lift my toes, spreading them wide. Set the toes down, lift the heels, and set the heels down. Lift the toes and feel how you feel like you might fall over backwards, but you don't because your hamstrings fire up. Maybe you can feel the difference between the muscle tension when you're forward on your toes and back on your heels. We're going to do that one more time. Forward onto the toes and back onto the heels. Lift those toes, wiggle them wide. All right, now just kind of have like a nice neutral foot. And I'm going to ask you to wiggle your toes during your squat. So don't be scared, because if you remember, it felt like you were going to fall over, but you didn't because your hamstrings got you and protected you. So when you do a squat, it's super important to stick your booty out behind you as if you're sitting in a chair. Now, this is important because it helps keep proper alignment. As you're sticking your booty out, you have to lift your heart up. So what I often see is something that looks like this, because I'm sticking my booty out. But really, I've just folded in half. My knees haven't bent at all. This is not a squat, okay? So you want to make sure that your heart is staying wide so you get this nice crease at the hips and the knees, okay? So when you do your squat, you want to have your weight over your heels. You also want to make sure that your knees stay over your instep. So the arch of the foot, you want to be able to see your toes when you're down at the base of your squat. And that's another reason you stick your booty out behind you, because it helps you get lower while still being able to keep your knees in proper alignment and keep healthy, happy knees. So let's go ahead and start. You can start with your hands on your hips or out in front of you. I prefer out in front, so that's where I'm going to go. And then you're going to go ahead and inhale, stick the booty out behind you and reach up out of the heart. Then you're going to begin to bend the knees as you continue reaching your booty out behind you. My sit bones are kind of even pointing a little behind me as my heart points up. I'm bending my knees, bending my knees. You can still see my toes all the way down. Now from here, I'm going to wiggle my toes to make sure that my weight is still over my heels. When I stand up, I'm going to press into the heels and into the 3 points of the foot to stand all the way up, using my hamstrings rather than my quads. So I'm going to try that again a little faster. Inhale, stick the booty out, lift the heart, keep sticking the booty out as you come down. Exhale, push into the 3 points of the foot to stand up. That should be a little bit of a core connection there. One more time. Inhale down, wiggle those toes, and then press into the 3 points of the feet to stand. That's the Pilates squat. Make sure you practice that. You can start by practicing against a wall to really get that leaning back feeling. But this is the perfect way to figure out how to really get to that squat. If you're struggling to figure out what your form is, you can use your iPhone to film yourself or a mirror to make sure that you're still keeping that heart high and really sticking your booty out behind you. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you check out my other videos on my YouTube channel, Create Move Pilates. If you'd like to know more and dive deeper into the Pilates Essentials, you can check out my course, Pilates Essentials, which has 15 lessons that really give you the fundamentals and the basis of your Pilates. Again, I'm Sarah Clark of Create Move Pilates, and I hope you have a really fantastic day. Bye!